Yo, 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 yo. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. You know how cold it is? It's fucking 9 degrees, man. It's fucking cold. Cold as fuck. Hope you guys had a good week. TGIF, right? Hell yeah. Okay, as always, this area where my hands are, just tap the screen and just keep on tapping the screen. Because those taps really make a difference in sending new people in here. So those taps really make a difference. Alrighty. Spiker. And if you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. Spiker. There you go, sir. I've been asking 3 days for Cirque. So once I give you Cirque, do you disappear into the Matrix? Can I also tell you that you're not the first person with Cirque? So you would have to put a number, some shit after that. Just want to let you know. Slurk. Slurk. Yeah, the people that say like day of asking, I generally ignore those people. Soup one. I don't know who made that shit popular, but that shit's stupid. Paradox. Paradox. There you go, sir. 2 minutes into a 30-minute live. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. Puro. Thank you, brother. You're quite welcome. Saturn. Saturn. There you go. Torchy. Torchy. Zimmer. Zimmer, there you go. Gotta put the date. 2/3/23. Links in the bio for YouTube, Discord, blankslaps.com, discount code handstyles gets you 10% off your order. Let's see, graffiti handstyles code, site links, all that, all in the bio. J-O, there you go. Say K. Say K. Boris, what's good, bro? Boris, there you go. I'm chilling, bro. How are you, man? Haven't seen you around in a minute. Bursk is next. Bursk. There you go, sir. Fame. There you go. Rome. Seiko. I mean, there's like a Seiko freaking everywhere. You should put a number on it. To be honest. So there you go. S1RO. I'd tell you to put the number at the back and put a different thing there. Don't use numbers in between. It's confusing. People are looking for letters, not numbers there. If anything, they look for numbers at the back. This is leet speak. It's meant to use on computers. You know, that's what it was for, not the streets. Now putting shit at the back, that's the streets. That everyone understands. Like, there's numbers at the back. Like, it could be spun 3. So, you know, but the 3 wouldn't be considered an E and put it in there. You know, it's no, we don't do that. Let's see. Flip this one. And if you guys want an actual post of your name, just gift a couple bucks and you'll get a post. A lot of people be asking. I'll be like, yeah, if you want a shortcut, yeah, send something that's like a couple bucks and you'll get a post. That's easy, right? Glaze. Glaze 7. There you go. Beck Warner. So it's just Beck, so I could just kind of save some of my ink. Beck. There you go, sir. Blaze 1. Blaze 1. There you go, sir. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. 3.3 thousand likes. Y'all legendary. Y'all need to tap this up here and just keep on tapping it. The faster you tap it, the more they just come, right? And so the more that you tap that, the more that new people come in. So I appreciate that. Shine. Shine. There you go, sir. Ethan. 19. Inject. Inject. There you go, sir. My paper keeps on rolling up today, but hey, fuck it. Quack. Quack. Seek. You should probably add a number to the Seek, man. If you're like Seek 13 or something, or 137, all of a sudden you're straight. But if you're just like Seek, people are gonna be like, yeah, okay, sure. How old are you? They're like, you're right. Zaya Naya. ZYANYA. There you go. Let's see. If my damn paper doesn't stop rolling up, I am gonna go kinda crazy. It's okay though, I'm not meaning to freestyle this shit though. La 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 la. MTX, yo, what? You said you got a year ban today? For what? Hold on, I gotta Keela. But what you get a year ban for, man? What the? Keila, Kiyla. There you go, man. Shout out to all 51 of y'all. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. We go live 4 days a week, 30 minutes every time, at least. Tap the screen and just keep on tapping the screen. I appreciate those screen taps up here, just where my hands are. Just Saber 3. I realized how controlled I had to be with this one because I was working in a very dangerous area. This shit is in the back and I didn't want to write on it. This shit is also in the back. I didn't want to write on that shit. So I was like, all right, have to make sure everything stays inside these fucking boxes. Like even up to there, I was like, oh my God, a little bit closer. So yeah. Ina. There you go. Esther 1. So MTX, what happened, bro? Like how did they even, what did you get? I can't see like what you said if you replied. But yeah, MTX, what happened, man? That shit don't even make no sense. Wait, you were writing names? M-U-H-D. I guess that's mud. There you go, sir. Soba. Soba is another one that I've seen around a lot. But if you put 73 or some shit, I have never heard that, So different little things. Like if you really like this and how you write it, if you have a basis on what you want to go with already, and you're like, fuck, add a number, you're straight. Literally, you're straight. Santos is a highly used tag on the West Coast. That's for damn sure. So I would definitely say to, add a 37 or some shit, So when you come across one of the other Santos, it's not going to be an issue, literally, for you. You heard? So yeah, you'll be alright then. Maine. There you go, sir. I got banned for not being old enough to go live. What? Is your account set up like your age? Like, I don't know, did you put a ridiculous ass age when you signed up or something? But, Sora. That's the only thing that I can kind of think of. Sora. There you go. T-boy. Yeah, if you guys are not following MTX Art, the dude that's in the chat, go follow him. He does dope art, dope graph, all that. But this is a Montana 15 millimeter standard. But this tip is not what the tip that you would get. It would normally be a square, right? It wouldn't be ran down like that. So yeah. J-E-K. There you go, sir. MTX, thank you for the chilies and all the gifts, man. I appreciate that, bro. So yeah, that dude, go follow him, MTX Art. Let's see, Stink. But that's crazy. You said that you got banned for a year? Like, I've never even heard no shit like that. Like, ever. Y'all see what temperature it is? 8 fucking degrees. Don't go outside today. No. In this degree weather, you could be outside for I think 5 to 10 minutes, and you could possibly get hyperthermia. So yeah, man, don't do that shit. Shit ain't worth it. Like 5 to 10 minutes, like yeah, bro. Exposed skin, you're gonna be screwed up, bro. Because that's 8 degrees, just 8 degrees. That's not with the fucking wind chill. Once the wind starts blowing, there's 15 degree, 15 degree difference in the how it feels outside. So yeah, it's not worth it. Some shit is just worse to just pass on, So MTX, like, did you appeal it? Because usually, like, if you appeal it, like, they'll usually, like, respond to this shit. Grant. Especially if there's, like, no basis of why they were, really banning you. Like, there's no basis. Like, you're a grown man and you're writing people's names and drawing on TikTok and you're not doing anything crazy, so there's no reason why there should be some type of thing. Yeah, that email, I forget what email it is. I think it might be legal at TikTok or some shit like that. Isaiah. I feel like I almost always spell this shit wrong. Did I spell it wrong? No, I spelled it right. Alright, cool. 2.0. Gotta put the 2.0 in there. Alright, so this one, Neki, right? That's a close one. So, like, say for instance, like, there's neck out there, right? So, if he wanted to just put a Y after his shit and just to be froggy and different, he could, right? So, you shouldn't really do that. But if you were to put, like, a number, then you're straight. Like, literally straight. Core. Let go. Yeah, Froggy. I call it Froggy. Caro. Kuta. Kouta. You're out of here, MTX. Alright, bro. You have a good night. But keep us updated, man. Because that's just fucking ridiculous. Renee. There you go. Toy is fuck. Yeah. Sure. Oh, you got no content and you talking shit. Goodbye, my friend. That's how we do it. Loner. See, now if someone came here and they actually had, like, legitimate content and all that shit, like, okay, I'll entertain it, but, like, nah, this dude had nothing, and he's just in here, I'm like, okay, bro, cool. Sork, there you go. Siho. Siho, there you go, sir. Siho. Hey, JRK, what's good, bro? How are you? Easy. Easy. I gotta move this shit out the way, man. Fuck. Easy. Supply. Sup, Lee? Red. Quasir. Let's get this spelling right. Okay. Quasir. Hope I pronounced that right. Braille. Keto, there you go, sir. Streak P. There we go, Streak P. Gotta fit it in there. Cyclone. Messing. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. Manic. There you go, sir. Pow. There you go, sir. Dating this thing. That's the third. 3, no, 2, 3, 23. Shout out to all 41 of y'all. We are 22 minutes into our 30-minute live. If you guys are not following, I appreciate the follows. I write my followers' names, not my own. I figured out how to write my name. So, figured, hey, I think I could probably write a whole bunch of other people's names if I just so felt like it, I suppose. And then we're here, Saint Oswaldo. Any questions? No? Okay. Sora, I think I have seen so many Soras in my lifetime. But if you were a Sora 7 or some shit, I'd be like, oh, that's different. You see? You guys, especially the new generation, y'all really got to get hip to using numbers, because unless you've already chosen your tag by the 90s, like, the chances are it's probably used, Ames. Like, you don't think that there's an Ames out there? I'm pretty sure that there is, man. But if you're an Ames 7 or some shit, instantly, you're straight. Max. There you go, sir. Hobbit. Darko. There you go, sir. Dandit. Kind of like a bandit, but dandit. Okay, we'll take it. Spooky. There you go, sir. JRK, I'm not even gonna say that comment out loud. Like, let's see. Let's see. Boof. Okay, we'll write boof. 5 minutes left. Boof. What's wrong with jerk? Ain't nothing wrong with jerk. Jerk. Do L X I D. Do. But better with a line underneath. Do. Rip elms. This thing keeps on sliding off. Rip elms. There you go, sir. Zenith. There you go. Evo. Oner. Since it's the end of the live, I'll give you the oner. Menso 37. Menso 37. I think it's so fucking dope how I started to go into that, like, 3, I don't know, because I started doing that because I don't have a number after ASEC, right? So y'all have a lot of those, right? So I'm getting used to like doing like one-liners with those, and it's fun. It's dope. Insert name here. Who are you? Someone with 41 followers and you're talking shit. Bye. Do. Oh, I love blacking people. Rexa. But no matter what, if y'all write graffiti, you have to get used to that no matter what. You could be writing graffiti for a long time and people say some bullshit like that. So, just block them, you know. Sano. You think you're the only Sano out there? You should probably add a number on Sano. Desk what? 3. What is it? Desk 310. See, you could just put the number going on the side. Bago. Chico. There you go, sir. Can you do bubble letters? Like, well, yeah. That's funny, man. Acid. Dosey 9. There you go, sir. When you gonna do a live where you just talk? Oh, well, normally people beat me to write their name, you know, so they'd be like, "I just want my name. I don't want to hear you talk, bro." So generally, I'm writing names. But I think maybe when we do like joint lives or something, like I'll be able to do some more shit like that. Or when I do pop-up lives and I'm actually not doing name requests and I'm like working on one of these things or some shit, you know, like, yeah, I'll probably talk then. Or when I have one of my fellow content creators on here, I would do that shit too. Let's see. But it is 8:30 and your boy is hungry and I've done enough for today. So I will leave this place, but I'll come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. So I'm not going far. Any tips on making your own hand style? Lots of practice with ballpoint pen. You know, ballpoint pen and, you know, practice, you know, practice. If you learn it here, you could do it here, and then you'll be able to do it here with the wrist and you get it? If you don't get it, you'll learn. Practice at least 2 hours a day. At least 2 hours a day. Minimum. And always try to differentiate your style from other people's style. Never copy. You could be inspired by people, but don't copy. Never copy. You always have to make your shit different. Let's see. Yeah, don't listen to a lot of people too. You know, just focus on what you're doing, you know, because you could be doing something here, practicing, and other people, they won't understand it. But if you had a community that you are around, like my Discord or some shit, you could post this shit up there and people would be like letting you know, like, factual if it's good or not. And I try to create that community so people won't be able to rip everyone down so easily, because all the other communities, it seems like people just get roasted, like, no matter fucking what. And I just be like, oh, that's stupid. Like, how is anyone ever gonna fucking build if everyone's tearing you down for every 2 seconds? This shit don't make no sense. I understand about, you know, getting crap out the way, yeah, but everyone was shit at the beginning, man. Like, you guys don't understand that toy is not a skill level, man. It's not at all. So y'all that think that you've been doing graffiti for a long time and it's only been a few years, you're a toy in a sense, you know. You're a new guy too, you get it? But we're not over here saying that's a toy. You never hear me saying that. People will call me a toy, and then I will say that I'm, you know, their mom's favorite toy. You know. But other than that, yeah, you gotta have tough skin. This is a street culture. You gotta get in where you fit in. People will tell you if they don't like your style or not, and you just have to always go back to the drawing board sometimes and understand that you're only gonna get style from fucking practicing hardcore all the time, like almost your life depends on it, that you're gonna get this shit right, because you don't want your graffiti to look whack on the wall. And you know, that's the understanding that I have, you know, and that's why I always push myself to constantly be drawing, man. Like, too much, but like, it's paid off now. But in the sense of, where do you go? Like, you have to practice your ass off, and don't get complacent either. Like if you just think that you could just stop here and just master this type of skill, right, and then just stop there, like, nah, you're mistaken, bro. People are gonna want to see you do a little bit more, and then, you know, a little bit more. You know, they want to see some characters. They want to see some different shit. You know, they want to see a little bit more than just hands. But this is the beginning. If you guys don't have strong hands, bro, you ain't gonna be able to do this shit like I did this shit. This shit is my hand style, and I just thickened it up, put 3D on it, and shit like that. Kind of effortlessly, because I've created the hand style, right? So I could bust it out on a wall, bust it out anywhere. So you create your own, and then you'll be able to easily like just kind of do that. Like easily compared to somebody else. Like if I just tried to give this shit to tell somebody to go do this, they're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna try, you know, or they're gonna give it a good shot, but the time period that it took me to do it and what it would take them to do it is completely different. So like, but this is my style, right? So see, but you have to create it. Just like this is a hand style, man. If you don't see it, it's a hand style. So you just always have to practice. And practice shit that you don't even need to do. I don't have no D in my fucking ASIC. Nah. But I need to do the letters. I don't have an F. Nope. But apparently, I need 2 different Fs. You just gotta keep on doing shit. Or keep on practicing shit. And improving your shit. See this shit? I wasn't happy with how that line was right there. So I had to fucking change this whole shit at the bottom. I'm gonna reshape it with the silver and black. Just to make that shit a little bit more straight. Do you understand? I didn't have to do that. I did that because that's my like passion about it. Like I have to make the shit clean. You see, I come back, I clean up the fucking little shit that people might overlook. Just saying. That's the style though. And that's all about style. Like what you do in the end result to make it look like that. Because if y'all didn't know about this live, y'all want to be able to see and get an explanation and all this stuff from me. You know what I'm saying? So every artist has this. You know, it's their whole arsenal. And everyone's shit is different. You practice nonstop 2 hours a day. Every day for years, yeah, you'll get there. If you've been doing graffiti for 3 years, that's a new guy. If you've been doing graffiti for 5 years, you're a new guy to me. You're our new guy, okay? I was in the books for 5 years, okay? 88, 89, I started practicing. I stayed in the books for 5 years because I knew, no, I'm not going out in the streets with my hands and everything looking like this. I am no comparison to all these people. And then even with 5 years of practice, I was still no comparison, but I was much better. I could stand there enough to be like the 13 to 15-year-old kid getting props from someone that's like, 30 or 40 years old because they could see that I had some styles, but I only got that from practice, bro. So when there's kids that are out here saying like, oh yeah, I've been out here for 3 years, 5 years, and I'm like thinking like, I was still in the books practicing hardcore styles to make sure when I get to the wall, I smoke people like them. Okay? So don't be that person that's in the streets already that early, in my opinion. Crush your styles and figure out your styles on paper first, all the time. Make sure that's just different from other people's. And then execute that shit. Little bit by little bit. At first, when you try to put this shit on the wall, it's not going to look good like that. You get it? You're going to have to understand the size differences and shit like that. But see, we have to walk first before we get there. That's why you got to do hands. All the time, like hands. So this is what it always should be about. Like Paramount, if you don't have hands, it's like you're missing a key element of graffiti, in my opinion. But I was always a bomber first before a piecer, and I've always said that. But then, if that's true, then why do I have all these styles? Like, these are pieces, you know? This is a piece, man. That's a piece. But I'm over here saying I'm a bomber. I've never was a piecer. Because the piecers that always were around me and around here or whatever, they've always done ridiculously sick shit. And they've never done the bombing route. But I always respected their fucking craft for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I stayed in doing the bombing thing and like doing like throws and stuff like that, stuff that I enjoy doing, where I was definitely watching what they were doing and getting inspired, but I was like still giving them the wall and being like, wow, it's just fucking dope how the fuck you did that. Like, you just didn't do that shit was effortlessly done too. Like, when you see it done, you'll be like, yo, fuck my life, dude, this dude knows what he's doing. So yeah, it's always cool to see someone do something really dope when you're young, when you're young and you're out in the streets. Like right now, I'm 42 years of age. When I was bombing and stuff, I started in the streets in 93. So I was 13 years old and I went hard in the street and I really enjoyed doing it. I try to make sure I put my name on like every stop sign, bro. Every fucking power box. Like, it was a thing to me. I was like, yes, that is my spot. The city doesn't know it yet, but that power box, oh yeah, it's gonna have my name on it. And I did have several different tags, so it's like ASEC wasn't the only one. When you've been in graffiti your whole life, like, you're gonna have a few different tags. Yeah, how long have I been doing graph for? So let's see. Well, in the books, 88, 89, I started practicing. In the streets in 93, and I was in the streets for about 10 to 15 years, pretty hard body, with a few different tags, bombing really. And then I got into graphic design and branding and stuff like that. So I was using my abilities to do all this stuff for like companies that would want their company name written cool, or some shit like that, right? Or draw their like some little character for them, like small little shit that's like, okay, I could probably come up with some original shit that people have never seen, because you've been practicing different shit, right? So it's like, that's why people will come to you. So then after that, I was doing graphic design since like 99. And then I recently stopped doing that for like companies and shit, because I didn't want to deal with companies anymore, because they're honestly quite picky and it's quite annoying, to be honest with you. So yeah, I just said I was 42. I'm going to be 43 in October. So yeah, so then I came back to TikTok when I was 41. When I turned 41, I was like coming back to TikTok, because I saw there was a lot of people on TikTok that wanted to learn graffiti. I could see that there was an interest, definitely, but there was a lot of artists out there that were like showing them graffiti, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's cringe worthy. And so I was like, all right, I gotta go pretty much basic type graffiti letters at the beginning, because I understood that like, yo, these kids don't know like anything. So I'm like, all right, I'll just draw that style, right? So you guys will see that now the type of posts that I give now are a little bit more advanced graffiti, like compared to the ones in the beginning, because they're like, okay, you have to do like stages, right? Right, because if I just keep on going hammer at the beginning, people are going to be like, what the fuck? Like, how am I supposed to follow along with that, sir? I understand. So then I'm like, all right, let's just do simple ass break down but shit that will still work, you know, like shit that I could still put up, like, all right, fuck it, I wrote that kid's name like that, you know, that shit's straight. So yeah, I started back on TikTok, like literally when I was 41 years of age, and I was like, if this shit pops off, we're gonna continue to do it. If it doesn't, we'll stop. Now we're here, and we ain't stopping, because apparently I know how to write names every day if I wanted to, because I've been practicing literally, you know, a good amount of my life doing graffiti. So if you guys have that same type of mentality, you can go wherever you want, because you have to have that drive and incessant like passion to like want to get better with your graffiti. Like if you're gonna get complacent with where you're at, you're like, okay, I'm good now. Like, no, bro, you're not good now. You have to get to the next level of good. Like, okay, you mastered that type of style over there, but go do some of that. Go do some of that. Go try some of that. Or try some of that. You know what I'm saying? Or try some of that. Like, there's different little things that you could do. Furthermore, you could try different like levels of art. Art like that. See, that's art, but it's a lot of scribble, right? Just scribble to people, right? Just scribble. But it's actually art. So I didn't make that though. But what I'm saying is that's art. You could mix that type of shit on a fill, don't you think? Don't you think that would be crazy? Like, it would be like, wow. No, I didn't make this. I didn't make this at all. I bought this because I felt like it looked like a battle. Like, there's a whole bunch of like flags and shit, and this guy could be that could be a guy up there just kind of like hanging off some flagpole or some shit. And these are all flags and like warriors or some shit, and they're like fighting this other side of fucking craziness. That's what I got from it. So I was like, all right, sold. And it's not graffiti, but if you incorporate shit like that into the center of a piece or some shit, that could be fucking sick, you know? And I think that there's not really that much method to that madness, but it definitely has, you know, its own style. Like, it's dope. It's not easy to do. I'm not trying to say it's easy. I probably want to be able to do it like that. There's finesse to it. There's a lot of finesse to it. Lots of finesse. But if you can like think about doing that, maybe on some days you don't want to do some graffiti that's like all very controlled, and you want to do some wild shit. Because I know some days my hands are not fucking as smooth as they need to be. Like when I was 20s or some shit. Nah, man. So yeah, I'd say definitely do other types of art, you know, like definitely different types of art too. And don't limit it, like intertwine it into your graffiti. Do some shit that like people will be like, I never seen no shit like this. This is borderline ridiculous / I kind of like it though. You know, be that dude that does some shit that nobody else really kind of thought about already, because it's possible. Even though Nas said there's nothing new under the sun, I think there's probably some shit out there, man. I mean, I know Nas didn't think about NFTs, so there's that. You know, fuck. Okay, let's catch up with this chat. Shout out to all y'all that's in here right now. I'm trying to read all the stuff. Man, if I had you when I first started in 2018, I could have been better than I am now. That's very possibly true. And like all of us too. Like the Style Mechanic, JRK, MTX, Rage, Pencil Hand, like there's a Enzer, there's a lot more that I'm forgetting at the moment, right? 31 Black. See? That also inspire y'all. Like so like I'm not doing all this shit alone, because all those other people that I mentioned bring a whole bunch of different shit that I'm not bringing to this table. This table, you're not gonna see that stuff on this table. I'm just not gonna give it to you. Literally, it's not gonna come from this table. But their tables out there, bro, you'll see a whole bunch of shit, and I'll be like, wow. See, that's cool. Why aren't y'all looking at that? So that's why I always try to like shout out the other dudes that are also graffiti creators, because this shit ain't easy out here, right? People will always be disrespectful and rude and shit like that, but hey, you just gotta go with it, man. Because if you think about it, we're doing shit that the whole community in graffiti has always been against, right? Like sharing your style, being transparent with what you have. 41 years I kept all this shit under wraps for just me. All of this shit was just me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm being transparent with it, because I feel like if I don't, this shit's gonna die with me. So I want to give back to the community, because I know that's the only way communities as wholes get better. By just giving back, being like, all right, someone needs to do this. Somebody needs to do this shit. All y'all too busy? All right, cool. I'll be the dude. And then if I'm the dude and other people see that this is a thing that we should do as a whole, and they join, like, yo, that becomes a team of artists that are doing things in the graffiti community that is not happening. Who else in the world is doing the things that we're doing on TikTok with the graffiti community? I'll just wait. Nobody. Just us. If we just keep doing these type of things that we do, the entire community of graffiti artists will definitely recognize the people that started this thing that we're doing here, sharing our styles. You know, like, all of us are being transparent. Like, we all understand if these fools out here want to really copy this shit, surely they can. But we're all confident enough with our own styles that we could put it out and be like, dude, if you try to copy my style, I'm going to see you at the wall and I'm going to make you look bad. And you'll never be able to be a graffiti artist again, because you can't change your face. So if we're styles that we create on our own, which we all have, people can't just go and do that openly. You get it? They can be inspired. They could be inspired, but they won't be able to openly do it, because there's too many people out there now that they're aware of us doing this. MTX, Rage, Pencil Hand, Style Mechanic, Art GRK, like, see? 31 Black. We're sharing styles with the whole world. And this kid's over here, are you gonna do my tag? I'm over here spitting fire, bro. Be quiet. Anyway, we're the ones doing it. Hopefully more graffiti artists start doing what we do, because there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room to bring some other artists in here to do lives and do shit like that, and they can grow their following and shit like that. That's fine with me. I feel like there's plenty of room for people to come into the graffiti niche, But they have to also understand, bro, like, it's not gonna be easy for them. You know, it's not. You know, we all go through bullshit, you know, like, just like, all right, this is whack, this is sucky, you know, like, literally, like, this sucks. Like, okay, I put out a good post, it did shit, and then I put out some whack shit and it went to the fucking moon. Like, you know, we get like, oh man, what the fuck's going on? I know it, man. Like, and then, yeah, people be thinking that we're TikTok writers. It's like, I'm gonna have to sit down for that one. Like, how the fuck do you think that we're TikTok writers, that we originated here on TikTok? Like, excuse me, sir. Like, we were writing graffiti before TikTok was even anywhere. Like, we were writing graffiti before the internet was the internet, most of us. Like, okay, like, what the fuck? For real. J Lomo piece. I would only do like pieces for people that gift like a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? That they would have to gift some dough. Like, oh shit. Like, see, Rage, he be dropping a lot of shit. So, like, if he wanted a piece, like, I would do a Rage piece. But, see, I'm aware that the man's already dropped a lot of money here. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, that's why I would do it. So, J Lomo, you're broke today, but you won't be broke next week, probably. Hopefully. So, if you want a J Lomo, I could absolutely do it. But we can't do pieces for free, man. That's, oh my gosh. A little too much. I'm 17. That doesn't mean anything. Plenty of 17-year-olds have good jobs that they get paid quite well. And 17 is old enough for a job. Exactly. For real. I have no way to donate. Well, like, I don't believe that. But, okay, we could take that. Like, okay. But like I said, I don't think you're going to be broke forever. So you'll be straight. He said, I'm a Hispanic. What does that mean? Like, what? Bro, what? That doesn't mean anything, man. I'm white. So, there's a lot of broke-ass white people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know. I've always believed to, like, work hard for the shit that I got. Bro just got the most random stuff in his room. Like, what do you mean? Have you seen shit like this? You ever seen no shit like that? Yeah, I guess I have some most random shit in my room. Yeah. Comment said, next live you would do my tag. Well, you got here late. I apologize, sir. You know, people sometimes want to hear me talk and say things back. You know, but if I'm writing and I'm focused on writing all y'all names, I'm not able to do that. So I do that after. So this was like, you know, the after live, just like chat, answering questions. Have you ever been caught in the past, ASEC? No, actually, but like I was told on plenty of times, and so the cops knew who I was. But every time that they would come to try to get me, they would be like, I'd be out. And then also I was a juvenile, so they're like, man, what the fuck? You know, like, it's like he's not an adult, so I can't press him like that, but this dude's creating a lot of fucking issues. I guess I'll have to try to get some like interviews from my family and shit, like past experiences with what I've, done and shit. I don't know that because, my mom's still alive, so if I was to record her, it's not me, so I could probably do that. Once I get a debit card, I'll donate handstyles. Hey, you can get one of those prepaid cards, I think, at like CVS and all those places. It's not hard to get those things. Hey, it's like, do Knox 13. Why would you even want to write Knox? Do you know Knox? Like Knox tagging, I think it is. He makes some of the most ridiculous ass fucking posts that do quite well. I don't like his draft though. No cap. But as far as like getting his post fucking pretty going good, yeah. He knows how to do that. Have I ever heard about another J Lomo? No, I haven't though. That one I definitely never heard of. Ever. Have any of you guys ever heard of a J Lomo in the streets ever? Any one of y'all? Because I haven't. Can you rate my hand style on my vids, then comment it? You really want me to do that? How long have you been writing? I need to know how long you've been writing graffiti before you want me to judge your hand style, sir. Because fuck. If you've been writing for 2 years, I don't want to judge your hand style. If you've been writing 5 years, maybe I'll consider it. Oh, you've been on 6? Okay. We could probably do this. He said 6 years. Have you ever heard of another schemer? Or schemer? No. I think I've heard of a scheme, but a schemer. What do I use to hold my phone? This thing. It's this thing. It's just ting. Or this thing. That's one of those Joby things. Gorilla Pod. Where do you buy it? This I think I got that out on Amazon. But yeah, this all is that a prison rosary? No, it's not prison rosary, man. It's Knights of Columbus though. Good eye. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys are not hip to the fact that we have YouTube. We put stuff on YouTube, man. Every day. Sometimes I put this stuff from TikTok because everybody on TikTok they're not the same followers, right? The people that are on YouTube, a lot of them don't have access to TikTok, period. So if I post something from TikTok, it's new to them. So it makes sense to me, but to y'all, it might be like, oh my gosh, this dude puts in a fucking, gotta wait a whole nother day. Sorry. Y'all should be happy you're getting it first. Getting it here. When are you going to end your live at 8:30? Well, I've ended the live, technically. I'm just talking to the folks that, are here to be like asking questions, shit like this, da 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 da. Do you have a black book to show us? The black books from the 90s or 2000s, like, nah, I actually gave those away. I would be kind of known for doing that. Like, I would create stuff and I would give it away. Even completing a book, like, kind of like, okay, I don't have any more space in here. Yeah, boom. Yeah, you definitely should post your uncle's black book from 09. Absolutely, man. Has anyone ever wrote over your graffiti? Absolutely, I believe that's happened to everybody. Yeah. And let's see. I've gone over recently by somebody, but they were putting like I put something over something, and then they put this weird ass fucking throwy or some shit, and I was just kind of like, all right, dude, like, whatever. Like, it was just so weird. I'm just like, all right, I'm not even gonna go waste my paint to go back over it. And then somebody else went over them, so like I was just like, all right, cool. But most of the stuff that I've put out recently hasn't had any issues, so that's cool. That's respect. Because if it sucked, like, generally that shit's gonna go over like quite fast. Yeah. But I'm waiting for fucking spring. Like, spring is gonna be lit. Spring is gonna be lit. Let's see. Is that book on your desk filled? I don't know if it's filled. Oh, well, kind of. It's kind of not all good stuff, but yeah, there's stuff in there. Nothing like black book stuff. Do I do sticker slapping? Well, yeah, it's gotten kind of serious. I'm looking to get like a shit ton more in spring. Yeah, there's a ripped Dolph piece in there. There's a few other pieces in here, but I don't know where the hell they are. Oh yeah, this one. I didn't really finish it, but went close enough. This is some more stuff. That's a GH I did with ballpoint pen. Yeah, ballpoint pen, and then just colored it in. I was trying to show people, like, it's important to know how to use, like, just ballpoint pen and create cool stuff. That's all, but that was kind of basic ass shit, in my opinion. Same with this one. Like, this shit, horrible. This shit, kind of cool. Yeah. Some bullshit. A lot of shit that I'll call bullshit, a lot of people will be like, dude, that's dope though, man, what the fuck? But yeah, I've always been tough on myself as an artist. But that's kind of good though, because if I was just like lax on myself, I wouldn't have any styles right now, not like what I have now anyway. That's for sure. So yeah. Yeah, because you were drunk, koi fish at the age of 12. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, can't even hold you on that one, man. I was, doing a lot of, art shit. Definitely. Let's see. Silver and black is yummy. Yes, it is. It is. Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, this been a long live though, but hey, I wanted to talk to the people, talk to the people. Talking to the people is important, even if there's a few. It's straight, man. There's still a room of people here, man. I don't know what you're talking about. And furthermore, it's like there doesn't have to be like hundreds of people for me to stay, you know. People are people, and then when you have like quality people, like, oh yeah, I'll stay. Oh yeah, sure. Just like I did, I just stayed an extra 30 some minutes. Can you please do snow? I think you just gotta scroll back in my post and you'll find the snow, because no cap, there's a snow out there. I've done it a long time ago now. There's a lot of names I've done. You guys really scroll. Can you hit cold? Can you do sorta? I can kinda sorta do these things. But I have to leave. I have to go. We've stopped writing names and we were just chatting. We're just chatting right now. Shooting the breeze and whatnot. I think I'll have to edit, probably a lot of the stuff that I talk, so I won't make this a super long video on YouTube, because people will be like, damn, son, when does this shit end? Because it's going to be a premiere, and so it's never going to show how long the shit's going to run for. So I'll be over here like, fuck, bro, how long is this fucking video going for? Alright, y'all. Let's see. I'm trying to get out of here, but I'm trying to still answer questions. Ever seen a Jek? Well, J-E-K? I think so. But I definitely know of a J-E-C-K, but that's not J-E-K. But, to be fair, the smart way, if you really like Jek, just put a number on it. It could be your favorite number, but always write it. And then you're straight. You're like Jek 17. But always write the 17. Yeah. I like your style. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I've been trying to use this non-copyright music. Non-copyright music. Hopefully the shit is cool. J Lomo is a unique name, yes. I want to go to sleep, but Rage is here and everybody else. Yeah, I feel the same, man. Just beats like that sometimes. Yes. 9:15. It's Friday and it's cold as fuck. It's 8 degrees. Rage, it's colder up where you're at, bro. Don't go outside today. Don't try to prove nothing to us today about how fucking hardcore you are, fucking bombing in 8 degree or fucking minus 10 degree. Because you're the type to do that shit. So keep your ass inside. And yeah, it's gonna be cold this weekend, man. It's gonna be too cold. Just not even with the fucking wind, bro. I'm staying inside. No. You could put a lot of those hand heaters in your bag and your fucking shit will still freeze. That's for sure. With this weather, shit ain't worth it. Yes, we are gonna leave. Is that Keps? Hey, Keps. How are you, sirs? We was just chatting after the hands, chatting for the last like 30, 40 minutes. Answering questions and shit. Those slaps are fire as fuck. I love the shading. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's what I do. It's not enough. It freezes at the cap. Yeah. Yeah, it's seriously like you get half of the cap like starting to freeze and shit, and like yeah, you're be oh my gosh, I can't even finish this shit. But yeah. All right, I'm going to leave now though. I'm going to leave now because I have to go eat. Let's see. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm not gonna be back at 7 p.m. Don't listen to me. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on Saturdays. Every Saturday. 3 p.m. Eastern. Me. You. Here. That's it. Okay, y'all. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to make a post tonight. I thought that Drake post was kind of funny. No cap. This shit was kind of funny to me. Had to try something different, you know. So we did that. So if y'all ain't following, drop those follows, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all.